Representing the graduates, Sister Syamilah Heng binti Kamalko from Department Quran and Sunnah Studies, Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman, Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, will now deliver her valedictory speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Honorable Tan Sri Dr. Muhammad Daud Bakar, President of the International Islamic University Malaysia and Chairman of the Board of Governors. Honorable Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Datuk Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of the International Islamic University Malaysia. Respected University Management Committee and Senate members, parents, graduates of the 36th IIUM Convocation Ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Alhamdulillah, all praises to Allah that only with His blessings we are able to be here today. I can see how everyone has been anticipating this moment as much as I have been, not merely for a scroll, but for us to be reunited again. My heartiest thanks to everyone, my parents, my beloved and genius mom especially, my huge family members, teachers whom I've taken as my spiritual fathers and mothers, my seniors who've inspired me, my friends and my juniors who stood by me. Thank you, and I love you all for being a part of my life's journey that helped me through it until today. If only I have the time to mention the name of every one of you, it would be worth more than anything. To all our teachers, whom we've missed so much since our final meet, we'll always be in need of your prayers and advices. Laulakum ayyuhal murabbun ma arafna rabbana. Speaking here today, although I've dreamt about it, I've never thought it's possible. Because I was actually rejected for not being qualified to register for this program. Surprisingly, but alhamdulillah, wa bi ni'matihi tatimmus salihat, with Allah's blessing, your support, and with passion, it's possible. So my fellow friends, keep on dreaming, yeah? But of course, put some effort into it. Nevertheless, the person who graduated 2 years ago might not be the same you see today. I'm no more the same enthusiastic, optimistic someone you have known. But that's okay. Each one of us here, in one way or another, has been affected by the pandemic. As I embrace my own weaknesses, those unproductive days that went by during the pandemic are now memories to be shared. We can now share our ups and downs, the struggles we had to maintain a healthy mind and emotion, how we cope with loneliness, stress, and those other feelings that we did not understand when we were in lockdown restrictions, separated from each other. Alhamdulillah, now that we are here, spending the past 2 years accepting all the circumstances that surround us, from as small as losing the freedom to go outside of our house, to losing a loved one due to COVID-19, I can say you have done your best. Even if your most used word all this time is, I'm anxious. Just a moment that I treasured 3 months ago, I was sitting outside this hall in the gazebo, reading a textbook which I've been trying to understand, but I couldn't. I was sitting there in frustration. It had been months and I couldn't write a thing on my master's dissertation. I had neither clue nor any source of motivation. Asking for help, there seems to be no one in my vision. There and then, I heard from the masjid the Imam's recitation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. Which of your Lord's favors will you deny? Repeating it in a few times. I was in awe listening to those verses. It's funny, as I suddenly felt grateful for being frustrated. That's because when I flash back to 2 years ago, there'll be days when I was lost and someone will always come and talk to me, asking how's my day, and I would instantly be revived. That is the greatest favors I could think of that time. So I was hoping and believing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send His help. If not today, then someday later. Just holding to that belief has instilled patience in me in finding a way out. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa. And we have been constantly reminded that أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فإن مع العسر يسرا. Indeed, with hardships comes ease. إن مع العسر يسرا. Verily indeed, with hardships comes ease. So when you are done with one task, one step, one struggle, proceed to the next. Bak kata pepatah Cina, 世上无难事，只怕有心人。Hendak 1000 daya, tak hendak 1000 dalih. So whenever hardship hits, bow and sujood to Allah in hope. And when ease comes, bow and sujood to Allah in gratefulness. We should also start connecting and seeking out help whenever we need them. May Allah grant us resilience and make us closer to Him in the midst of His tests. May Allah protect us from viruses that attack our bodies, beliefs, minds, and hearts. May Allah make us true believers, raise us above in this world and the next, and may Allah grant us patience. وأقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم بارك الله فيكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.